Good afternoon, I'm Melissa Kane, and this is your PIX Now update. We begin with breaking news right now out of San Jose, where we're in the 5th hour of a standoff with a gunman who opened fire on police officers. This all started when police were called to the 2800 block of Barrow Court shortly after 10 this morning. Now, they received reports of a man with a handgun inside his home, and when they responded, the suspect shot at officers, and at least one officer returned fire. Now, that man has now barricaded himself in the home, and it's unclear if he's injured. According to his family, no one else is inside with him. And we will continue to monitor the developing situation and bring you the latest as it comes in. And we have some new video to show you of a close call for Steph Curry. The Warriors star involved in not one, but two crashes this morning. You can see from this video on Snapchat that Curry's black Porsche stopped up against the median there. Now, this all happened just before 9 a.m. on a very slick Highway 24 just west of the Caldecott Tunnel. And we can show you this is what the scene looked like just after the crash. The CHP says that Curry was first hit by a Lexus SUV that spun out on the wet roads. Then, as he was parked in the median waiting for help, a Honda rear-ended him. Now, the good news is everybody walked away uninjured, unharmed. Curry even took some time to snap pictures with the responding CHP officers. But you can see Curry's Porsche had some pretty extensive damage to the front end. Now, the Warriors guard still showed up for team practice this morning, but he didn't comment on the crash. The team plays tonight at 7:30 at Oracle against the Portland Trailblazers. And the rain creating slick roads across the bay today. Taking a live look at the Bay Bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge, and the San Mateo Bridge. It is just very gloomy out there. Drivers being told to take extra precautions when hitting the roads. And the wet weather is going to continue across the Bay Area today. We're going to take a live look here from our KPIX 5 studio roof camera. You can barely see anything past those water droplets as the rain clouds continue to linger. But the fall storm also bringing some beautiful snow to the Sierra for the holiday weekend. You can see there's a fresh layer of powder on the ground and the snow dusting all those trees. That looks just lovely. The weather certainly isn't stopping Bay Area shoppers from getting those Black Friday deals. In Livermore at the San Francisco Premium Outlets, hundreds of people lined up outside stores waiting to buy their favorite brands.
So I live in Fremont and I have a 5-month-old infant baby. So I left him around 1 a.m.
How are you feeling right now?
I'm missing him, but I miss Jimmy Choo too, so I'm waiting for my turn.
Meanwhile, in Oakland, Mayor Libby Schaaf kicked off Plaid Friday. And the day is meant to encourage shoppers to skip big box retailers and check out their local businesses instead.
Everything I'm wearing was locally not just bought, but made, designed. These are our neighbors that are in these businesses, and if we want a resilient community, we should support our local economy.
Shoppers are encouraged to wear plaid and to shop at the more than 200 stores sporting a plaid sign. And there's still more shopping ahead. Small Business Saturday is tomorrow. That's another chance to support your local retailers. Then there's Cyber Monday, where you'll be able to score even more online deals. And finally, you can top off the week by giving back on Giving Tuesday, donating then to your favorite charities. We do have some positive news from Butte County, where the rain has helped the fire crews get a handle on the campfire. It is now 95% contained. So far, more than 153,000 acres have burned, and the list of people unaccounted for has dropped to 563. The death toll is now at 84. And a new report from the White House has a dire warning. Climate change and its impacts could cost the U.S. economy hundreds of billions of dollars by the end of the century. And that could mean more than 10% of the GDP. Now, the report predicts that hotter temperatures will make it tougher for farmers to grow crops, and wildfires will burn up to 6 times more forest every year. Leading scientists and federal agencies worked on this report. And right now, an 800-pound spacecraft called InSight is approaching Mars. This after it launched from California nearly 7 months ago. The mission is expected to reveal more about the red planet's core. That is, if it survives its landing in one piece.
We have one shot, we have to do it well, and we can't, if we end up being on the little rock or something, and that could actually affect our science.
If all goes well, scientists expect InSight to send back critical information over the next 2 years, helping to pave the way for a manned mission to Mars. InSight is expected to land on Monday, but only 40% of missions to Mars successfully stick that landing. And we'll be back with another update at the top of the hour. You can always watch or listen to our updates on your favorite platforms, including our website, kpix.com, or our KPIX Facebook page.
PIX Now News is sponsored by Chevron, proud to support STEM education in the Bay Area.
Meet our STEM standout, Luciano Del Rio.
Team 841 is Richmond High School's robotics team. What it is an after-school program that teaches Richmond High School students about STEM.
Luciano encourages us to really think outside the box to approach a problem.
Luciano's story is important because he comes from this community. The work that he does here goes beyond the classroom and the school.
Chevron and CBS 5 teaming up to support STEM education in the Bay Area.
I'm a soldier in the People's Army. Going in the end zone.
In the Bay Area, change has always been part of the story. But all this time, we've had changes too. KPIX 5, proud to be Northern California's first television station. For 70 years, we've been trusted to tell your story. And whatever comes next,
the latest in this original report.
No, that's one thing that will never change. KPIX 5 News. Expect more.
You ready? I'm ready. I'm 10 steps ahead of you. I'm not buying what you're saying to me, but I'm going to let you dig your hole. No. You don't hustle me. Now we're getting somewhere. You're making up a story now. I can tell. I'm like a truth machine. We're done.
Judge Judy, weeknights at 7:30 on KPIX 5. Nob Hill, 1948. A tower goes up on this landmark hotel.
San Francisco's pioneer television station.
The call letters